By Robert Wilkinson. On a seriously lighter note, 90 years ago, on November 4, 1932, Betty Boop for President was released. It's a classic 6+ minutes, and definitely worth your time. Very funny, and prototypical history being made. Betty Boop for President. Before you go, a little from Wikipedia. Betty runs for the office of President against Mr. Nobody. Both candidates state their platform through song and dance. In answer to various problems and political issues, Mr. Nobody consistently promises that a nobody will solve the problem, who will make your taxes light. Mr. Nobody. Who'll protect the voters' right. Mr. Nobody. Should you come home some early dawn, see a new milkman is on, who cares if your wife is gone. Mr. Nobody. What this country is in need of is a lot of hidey-ho. Free stuff and all, each alternately approved of by elephants and donkeys separated across an aisle. And this is 86 years ago. Remembering this cartoon reminded me of the now famous Nobody for President tour that the legendary Wavy Gravy did in 1976, 1980, and 1984. In 1980, when the tour came to Austin, he performed his Nobody for President pitch for my Texas Festival of Metaphysics and Music in late September of that year. We set it up for him to perform it on the UT campus and created quite a scene, with young Dems applauding and young Repubs freaking out. Who can solve the budget problem? Nobody. Who can bring an end to war? Nobody. And the beat goes on. You can find out more about Wavy and his Nobody for President campaign at Nobody for President. It warns you before you go to the site that you might not want to. That's kind of funny in a strange way. From the site, Nobody brought peace to our time, lowered taxes, balanced the budget, fed the hungry destitute, established a corporate death penalty, created free healthcare, ordered Congress Senate to use same benefits as the people, reminded everybody Jesus said, love one another, not murder. This site offers a political cartoon from 1940 and this bit from a 1964 humor column from the great Art Hoppe. In 1964, the humor columnist Arthur Hoppe launched a satirical campaign to elect Nobody for President, pretending in a series of columns to be working at the Nobody for President campaign of. For example, there's not a dry eye to be seen today down at Nobody for President headquarters. It's the mail. Each new batch brings more moving and poignant letters from ordinary citizens everywhere. There can be no question that Nobody's campaign has struck a responsive chord in the hearts of the American voters. The mail shows our candidate has been able to accomplish a unique feat in the history of politics. He's not only promised to solve insoluble problems, he's solved them. Take this joyous note from Mrs. Please Don't Use My Name, our marriage was on the rocks. Every election, whatever candidate I was for, my husband was against. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.